welcome to the basics on how to edit in Adobe Premiere. This video is basically going to show you the bare essentials you're going to need to edit in this program. Now before we get into editing the program, we're going to need to know where to find the program to open it. So what you want to do is you want to go to the bottom left hand corner of your screen and click on the Start menu, click on All Programs, and then click on Adobe Master Collection folder. Once you open that up, you're going to scroll down till you see Adobe Premiere, double click it, and boom, the program will open. Now before we start our editing, we're going to need to set up a format for the video file. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on New Project, then change the capture format to HDV. HDV stands for High Definition Video. Basically, it's going to give you the highest definition video you can possibly get with the clips that you're using. Then you just want to name the project just for easy finding when you're just browsing through your computer. Okay, so once that screen's out of the way, you have a bit more of a scary screen, but believe me, it's easy. All you have to do is select Canon XF, select the 720p folder, and then select Canon XP 720p 30. The 30 basically stands for 30 frames per second, which is the highest frames per second these cameras we're going to be using are going to go to. So once you select that all up, boom! And we have the basic program all laid out for us. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get a layout of the land. The top right corner of the screen is basically going to be our way to preview the entire video. Basic play, pause, features, all that will be found on there. So if you want to see how your progress is with editing it, it'll be found up there. The screen below it is basically going to be the timeline. This is where you edit the entire video, add your effects, your cuts, your fades. All you want to do is in that bottom timeline below. To the left of that timeline is just a box where you can import your videos. It's supposed to be easier by going directly to your drive, but I find a different method a lot easier and pretty simple. And then the screen above it is going to be basically the holding grounds for all your clips. It's basically when you import a clip, this is where it'll go. So you can just click and drag it from there into your timeline. And then the screen to the right of that, this is where you edit individual clips. If you want to edit just an individual clip, like an individual effect to that, but not the entire video, this is where you'll do it, and that's where you'll edit it. So that's the layout of the land. But now let's get something to edit, finally. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on File, and then click on Import. You'll want to find where you put your video file, and then click on it, and then open it up. So there you go. As you see, the video, your clip has opened into the clip section of Premiere. So what we want to do is click and drag that into the timeline feature, and there you go. That's it. It's in the timeline. It's set, and now we're ready to edit. But before we do that, let's get a layout on what we see now. So obviously, as you see, the box where we can preview the entire video is more filled. All you're going to really want to know is the basic pause feature, the two side clickers near it that basically go back like a second or a frame, and then the slider below it is basically to speed up or slow down the video. Move the slider all the way to the left and you will slow down the video. Move the slider all the way to the right and you will fast forward the video. You can do this with the individual clips in the screen to the right of it where you edit the individual clips. And as you see for the timeline, you have 3 sections for video and 4 sections for audio. So you won't be running into any other problems if you're adding too many audio clips or too many video clips. So now what we're going to want to do is finally get to edit the video. But as you can tell, our video is a bit small. So what we want to do is we're going to click on the zoom tool, which is basically a magnifying glass. And then you're going to want to click on the video, and as you see, it will extend. This will not change how long the video is. This will only change how it'll look to you. Then what you want to do is you're going to add the split tool, which is basically just a giant razor, and then click where you want to split it. And there you go. You can split your video. So any clip you don't want or you want to move or whatever you want to do with it, you can just click and drag and move it out there with the selector tool. And if you want to do anything with the timeline, just like move down or move clips away for later, just click on the hand tool, just like the big hand, and then click and drag the timeline away, and then put the clips you may use later over there. So those are the bare essentials of using Adobe Premiere. Now, why do we need to use this program? Because it's obviously the more superior program. There's no program that has ever been shown to be so much easier to use and better than this program. Definitely. Anyway, thanks for all watching the video.
Hey, Phil Connors!
Ned?